Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and Derek Morton is a guest. He's done some contributing shows and concert reviews and album reviews and all kinds of stuff. We just finished a ranking of the discography of Widespread Panic, and we thought we'd do our 10 favorite Widespread Panic songs.
This is tough.
It
It's
is
like children.
It is like children, and
I think we've got so many that we even have to do honorable mentions.
we did a bunch of honorable mentions. And I will say this, I'm picking a lot of stuff from the first 8 albums.
Yeah.
But that's probably because it's just more familiar and do you want to start off with 10, Derek?
Yeah, sure. I've got Driving Song. And I mean, the strong song, and also live, I'm listening to it because, they'll start with that, and like, okay, what are they going into? They're going to do like a sandwich of something, and then coming back, you forget sometimes, oh my God, they're going back into driving. It's a great it's a great song, and then a launching off point from what they can do in between there, and then go back into it.
And I have that as an honorable mention, and really the first album could be, I'm going to go with Blackout Blues, Alpha Ain't Life Grand. It just resonates with me. We're here
back to Mississippi before I lose my mind.
We got Proud Larry's behind us.
JoJo Penn tune.
We're down here in Oxford, Mississippi. I remember he did a couple shows, just solo piano, and he played that prior to the album coming out with some modified lyrics. It just resonates with me, and I just love that style.
I do too. It's one of my favorites. Didn't make my top 10. We can only pick so many, but that's always been a favorite.
What do you got at 9?
Number 9, I got Diner.
Yeah.
Diner. Great vibe. I mean, you can't not like that song.
Again, I have that in my honorable mention, but no, it's so, JB has the way of just, you could see the diner, you could see the girl working there, you could see the cat in the windowsill. I mean, he is just a great storyteller. And that's all if that's a compliment. If you're a songwriter, I got Nobody's Lost at number 9.
Again, one of my favorites, probably JoJo Penn tune.
We're going down. I mean, just the harmonies between Mikey and Bell. It's so simple. It's not 3 chords. It's actually like 5, but it's very simple structurally. But simple can be great, and this is a great case of simple being great.
And I struggled with that one to be on my top 10. It made honorable mention, but man, that is up there. You only got so many spots.
Yeah.
Next up, I got Ribs and Whiskey. Talking about storytelling, nice blues. A more recent song, Dirty Blues, and JB telling a story. Good stuff. And then I don't know, maybe some time changes there. This is a strong song for me.
I got Pigeons at 8. We've all been waiting, and the percussion by Domingo Ortiz, and just that whole orchestra that is Widespread. It's those first few albums are so classic.
An honorable mention for me.
And Pinches is just love it. I love it.
Next up, I got Walkin'.
Okay.
For Your Love. Boom, 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 boom. And then the stops and the starts. It's a fun song live.
Quintessential Widespread again. Wandering, I got 7.
Yeah.
The way that their third album opens up with Please and Hatfield and Wandering. I mean, just I remember seeing them in Memphis during the day. It was Sunny Day with You in May. Feels so good, man. Feels so good.
Speaking of feel good, Chilly Water. I mean,
Yeah.
a classic, quintessential Panic song coming in at number 5 or so for me. I mean, starting off, it's just a tremendous song.
Yeah.
In the easy chair with my boots on, melted whiskey in my hand.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen in there.
Right.
That's number 6. I got Picking Up the Pieces. It's
Yeah.
7th song off of Every Day. It's, I just love the mandolin on that, which, again, mandolin and fiddle, I love when they do that type of stuff, and I just love that song.
And again, that's a
Great jam song, too.
I love that song too. Picking Up Pieces, one of my favorites, but still didn't make the top
Really?
10. I mean, it's an honorable mention. Next up, Blue Indian.
Yes.
Blue Indian, strong, fun song, lots of chord changes. Another great story. Another great story too.
Yeah. I ain't no preacher. I'm just happy to meet you. I got C. Ron at 5.
Oh, okay.
Just fun song to play on guitar. Just a great story, kind of a wickedly weird story, and but like a lot of great songs where you're maybe the killer is the hero.
Maybe
The killer is the hero.
They played that, by the way. They did a little political and played it after one of those school shootings, by the way. They had like a school shooting theme almost. So that was the opener, Birmingham, like 2016 or so. Check out that set list.
10 o'clock in Oxford.
There you go. Time for Ain't Life Grand.
You know where your kids are.
Ain't Life Grand. I mean, another more great lyrics. I mean, just a classic Panic song.
Ain't Life Grand just makes you feel great. And
It
I
does.
got it. It's my first honorable mention. But my number 4 is Tall Boy. I don't know. You said you didn't like Tall Boy. By the way, check out our ranking of the albums of Widespread video. Subscribe to the channel if you like this content. We talk about great music every single day. I got Tall Boy at 4. I just sipping. I don't know. I love
It's a fun
getting in the
song.
car, and I love the guitars.
And it'll be a hot song.
It'd be a hot,
A little Mississippi reference.
sun. It's just
JoJo.
It's just great. What do you got at 3?
Actually, we got 4. Rock is my number 4.
Okay.
I've always liked that. Been drawn to it.
You sure you don't have 11 songs?
I think I'm planning. Could be wrong. I've got number 4.
You got Rock? Rock
Yeah,
from the belly of the-
always been one of my
Okay.
favorites.
I got my next one.
I do have 11 songs.
I know you do.
I do have 11 songs. Damn.
My
All right,
number
well,
3 is Porch Song.
Okay, yeah.
Which again, is there a more widespread panicky song than Porch Song? Just live in the moontime, right?
Yep.
I remember I had a car in college and I put a "Living in the Moontime" sticker on it with a moon and some stuff on it. My mom's like, "What does living in the moontime mean?" I'm like, I don't know.
Well, hey, since I did that, I would let me move driver down.
That's
I'll
all
move.
right.
I mean, diner down, driving up. My number 3. These top 3 for me were
Yeah.
pretty easy. Fishwater, number 3, a
Okay.
good New Orleans song.
Yeah, okay.
Reminds me of meters, maybe like Africa in there. You got something in there. I'm a sucker for any song that mentions New Orleans to begin with. But
Yeah.
a great.
It's a fun song. It's great, classic live. I got I got Blue Indian at 2. I just love it. Again, So the Medicine Takes, like I mentioned, I think in the ranking, that album has risen to the stature for me that's just so good.
Yeah.
And that's the best song on that album. I mean, I got it at number 2.
My number 2, Vacation. Not on an album. But a Mikey song. Another greatly written song. Great lyrics. Tremendous song. I always love hearing it. I don't get enough of it. They don't play it a whole lot, but I love it when they do.
Do you have another one then, since you have 11? What would your
I
next
do.
one?
My number 1 song,
Yes.
Hatfield.
Nice.
Hatfield, baby. Easy. That was an easy choice for me. That and Vacation. Just a wonderful song.
It's got that string plucking at being ding ding ding.
Everything is great about that
Well,
song.
that's about as classic, but maybe the next one, my number 1 is pretty classic too, and it's Space Wrangler.
Yep.
I know it's a cliche. I just love that story again. Little Wrangler was born. I mean, maybe
Squirming of the saddle. It wasn't warm.
it's one thing when you try to get cute with songwriting, it can get real dumb real quick, but if you do cute right, it can be great. It's like Led Zeppelin singing about kings and queens and Tolkien. If it works really well. But with Widespread, it works really well here. And there's Time Machine, New Machines. One of the things we didn't talk about is all the time signature changes at Widespread. They'll go all the way down to where they'll stop playing music, and then the percussions will bam, 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 and it's.
And is it the
dance.
drummer?
Yeah, it's got to be the drummer.
I was wondering. I know that he's a songwriter. He does sing on a lot of songs or several songs. But to what extent does each of them contribute?
Yeah.
I figured like Schools is like hey, how about this? Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
Dave, that's your contribution.
Maybe-
and Jimmy too.
Yeah.
Are they traditional songwriters? Are they writing songs from scratch? Are they contributing to them?
I
And
think sometimes it's a patchwork quilt where you're putting sections together. Maybe that's where some starts and stops. I got some honorable mentions. I'll mention and we've already talked about most of these. Ain't Life Grand.
Yep.
Stop and Go off the first record.
yes. That's on mine as well.
Walking for Your Love, Driving Song, which should have been in my top 10. Please, Diner. I love Airplane off of Ain't Life Grand. I love Dying Man off of Till the Medicine Takes. I love Down, a song by Todd Nance. And then, of course, Hatfield.
Waker, another Mikey tune. Great,
Yeah.
great story there. Great tune. They started pairing that now with Traveling Man. They were doing kind of a two-piece.
Oh,
a little
that's
honor,
interesting.
a hat tip to Mikey lately. Christmas Katie is up there.
More New Orleans stuff, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slidell, I think they mention this in horns sometimes on
Yeah.
that. Nobody's Lost.
Yeah.
Again, was all around my top 10. Blackout, that's on yours,
Yeah,
right?
Blackout Blues.
Blackout,
That was my 10.
Pilgrim, Stop Go, Weight of the World.
Yeah.
More horns.
More-
Weight of the World.
No more horns.
Wrangler's on there. Don't Want to Lose You
Okay.
is up there. And then I think we got the other pieces is on there. You know, that was...
Yeah. Great band, great discography. We've enjoyed this process. Check out again the ranking. I'll put a link in the description to the ranking of the albums. And that's all we got today from Oxford, Mississippi.
Hotty toddy.
We're going to catch you out. See ya. Peace.